What's up, YouTube? Brody here, and I don't know about you, but it looks like it's about knife 30. So let's take a look at a new knife, and I've been trying to stick with the theme here of having knives that you ain't seeing everywhere else. I mean, there's so many knives of the same knife on YouTube, and it gets kind of old. You're not really bringing nothing new to the table. I'm not saying the videos ain't worth watching. There's a lot of good channels out there, and it's worth watching some of the people's videos. They're definitely entertaining. They put their own twist on things, but I'm going to show you a knife that nobody else is going to have. There's only 25 of these in existence, and I've got one. We're all familiar with the Buck 110 folding hunter. Well, I have 3 of them. Well, today I acquired a new one. This was a limited run of 25 of these. They were signed by C.J. Buck. The box is signed, the knife is engraved. He also sent a hat that's signed by him, a baseball cap. This is a Trump 2020 Buck 110, so this might piss some people off, and I don't give a shit. So anyway, let's take a look at this. We'll start with the box, but there's only, like I said, there's 25 of these. And you can see he actually signed the box. It is a Buck. It's the Buck 110 Folding Hunter. But there it is, and genuine ebony hardwood handles. Okay, let's take a look at the good part, the knife. There we go. Look, that is engraved by C.J. Buck. It says Trump 2020 on it. And I believe this is some kind of African hardwood scales on here, because it's all over the box and the paperwork. Of course, we know what the folding hunter looks like. But 25 of these, I figured this is going to be a rare one. Nobody's going to have this one. I'm pretty proud of this one here. And I do have a collection of Buck 110s. I have the standard Buck 110 right here. This one's just your plain everyday Buck 110. You can walk out and buy anywhere. I have that, as you can see, and I'm never going to use any of these. I'm going to hold on to the 110s because to me these are part of my collection. But I've done a video on this one a while back, but I have the one from Cabelas in a tin. That's the Buck 110 Cabelas. I believe that was a limited run too, but there's quite a few of them out there. Quite a few more than 25. C.J. Buck also signed this hat with his signature. That was part of the deal with the 25 knives. And I got this paperwork that came with it. It came with each knife, and I guess I'll go ahead and read it for you because there's no way in hell you're going to be able to see this little letter. But certificate of authenticity, December 2019, Buck Knives Model 110 Folding Hunter with genuine African ebony inserts, brass bolsters, and 420 HC blade was manufactured in Post, Idaho Falls at a request of C.J. Buck, CEO and Chairman of Buck Knives Incorporated. C.J. in the summer of 2019 was able to represent the state of Idaho in President Trump's 3rd annual Made in America product showcase. This event selects U.S. companies from each of the 50 states to display their American-made products at the White House. C.J. discussed his trip afterwards with his good friend Rich Nyman. If you know who Rich Nyman is, he's the author behind the book of the Buck 184, the Buckmaster knife. That's a pretty big name. This is who I actually got the knife from, was Rich Nyman. Rich Nyman, the author of 2 books chronicling the development and histories of the Buck Model 188 M9 bayonet and the Buck Model 184 Buckmaster. It was during this discussion they thought, what better way to celebrate President Trump and his timeless work strengthening American manufacturing than to use an iconic Buck 110 with Trump 2020 laser etched on the blade and autographed by C.J. Buck. There are only 25 of these etched this way, and they were then paired up with 25 Trump 2020 hats, which C.J. also signed. Please enjoy this little piece of history and tribute to recognition of a very unique time in our democracy of our country. God bless America. And you can see Richard Nyman signed it and C.J. Buck also signed it. So this is kind of a special knife. I mean, some of you might not like it, and I don't give a fuck. But I'm all for this country. I'm not into destroying our country, and I like having the rights and don't want to see them disappear. So I hope you enjoyed that little piece of history there and that knife. I know it's not something you're going to see everywhere, and I don't expect this one to probably gain value, if anything. So, all right, YouTube, I'm out of here. Brody gone.